Hi, my name is Victoria, and I like to garden.
Hi, my name is Soliz, and I'm Victoria Soliz's mom.
My name is Soliz. I am Victoria Soliz's father.
It's affected us, and it's affected me greatly. I'm anxious and depressed all the time also, and very worried and very, just really hard to explain.
It's affected me a lot because I don't know much about depression. And I just want to, I'm learning about depression, so I don't know the ins and outs of it. And I'm learning as we're going along, but because I love my daughter a lot, it's really hard for me to see her go through any depression. Very, very, very scary.
I figured that if I could control my emotions and my depression in the way I have coping skills as an adult, I figured she could do the same. But she couldn't.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey! What pushed me to want to change was my parents. My parents are the biggest support system I have.
My name is Jessica Julian. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, mainly focused in anxiety and depression. The character, the core of Victoria has never changed. Victoria have an increase in symptoms and a decrease in symptoms, and a lot like the flows of life. Things come in, they become overwhelming, but the core of her, she was always able to get back to.
It was definitely a pro weekend crew. We all became one with each other because we were all there and we were all stuck together. And it was, golly, we only had 15 minutes of patio time, which all we did was call a smoke break, cigarettes. But I played ping pong. I was being master. I was working out for 15 minutes at those times because I needed something to relieve myself. I colored in there. They upped my medicine. I take medicine daily. I take Abilify to help with my mood stabilizer with depression. I take Prozac, which is an anti-anxiety med.
The lying and deceiving and asking for money for something that she didn't need.
Not completely blindsided. I think that a lot of mental illness, and then when we have the ways of coping that go with it that are maladaptive, not helpful, when those come together, we see a progression. We call it like a progressive disease. And so you'll have the rises and the falls, and things may seem really difficult, and then the person kind of picks themselves up a little bit, but then the next time it drops down a little bit more, and it goes like that until either it's voluntarily they want hospitalization or safety, or we work together and say, okay, you can't keep yourself safe, life has gotten too difficult, we need more support. Victoria pulled away from therapy, and that's generally a pretty good sign that things aren't going so good necessarily.
No family should have to deal with these kind of things. It breaks people, it breaks relationships, trust, love. Fortunately, because we believe in God, I think that God puts these things in our lives so that we can learn and grow from these things. And we can't do that unless we go through all the trials.
Stuff that she didn't tell me the truth and what she was spending her money on, and she was going through a lot of money. And that made me very upset. She found out what it's like to drink, and when you get out of control, and how you lose your cool, and how you lose your thoughts.
I couldn't get the help I needed, and I had major breakdowns in there where I just wanted to leave, but they wouldn't let me because I was there for suicidal ideation. And looking back at that time where I just wanted to leave, come back home, where I was struggling the most, and not wanting to clean myself up was a really terrible time. I feel blessed with the life I have. I got myself clear. I called my mom and dad every day. I really did help myself once I got over the fact that, hey, go clean up your act. You need to clean up your act, and you need a new life. And since then, I woke up and I just lived my life how I really wanted it to be, with no drugs, no alcohol, and nothing like that. I love life, I'm very positive, and I lost that for a couple minutes. And so since I got in that hospital and I said, I want to change, I changed for the better, and I got my life together. To this day, I'm forever grateful, and I'm super blessed, and only from here, it's gonna get better. And maybe you'll see my name out there somewhere, telling my story again and again to help others fight through this battle. If I'm sitting here to say, I love life, I'm grateful for everything that's in it, grateful for the past that put me through so much troubles and suffers. But to the future, I'll worry about you day by day, but today I'm going to be in this moment, present, learning to love myself, learning to love life, how it's supposed to be loved. And I just feel blessed, man.
Most people are given are, well, just be happy. Just choose, look at the positive side of things. You should just be happy. And we've laughed and said, yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. That's great advice. I hadn't thought of that before. Remember that you're not alone in it. I feel like more people than not experience at least one bout of depression in their life, and anxiety is something that is part of life. There's the little bit that gets us to get up and do our homework and go to school, but then there's the part that's debilitating, and that if you're not finding help or resources at home or at school, there is resources out there.